welcome
to our new segment.
Just kidding, guys. Welcome, guys. Justin Vargas here, aka Fast Snow. Sorry for that terrible introduction.
Yeah.
Who's this? I don't know. We need a nickname.
Honestly.
Tell him your real name, though.
But it's Ulises, for those who don't know me. And honestly, you know, you guys are great, amazing people. So, come on, give me a nickname already. God.
Subscribe, like, comment. Let us know what you guys are thinking. Let us know what you guys want to hear from us. I guess that came out weird. But let us know if there's something specific you're looking for. We can talk about any team. If you're looking forward to a matchup, we can definitely talk about it. Just drop a comment and let us know, guys. Alright, so guess what? First video, NBA. Let's go. We're a little behind considering we're 11, 12 games in, depending on postponements, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, so today we'll be talking to you guys about our rankings. I'll be talking about the Eastern rankings. He'll be talking about the Western rankings.
West.
I think Lakers will win it all. I'm just going to throw it out there. Why not? Why not? Let's throw it out there. Lakers going to win it all.
It's the same thing with you bandwagons.
Bandwagon? What? Damn. We're going to have a fight once we're off. Full disclosure. But anyway.
If I have a bloody nose,
guys.
add that to the lawsuit.
Anyway, guys, let's get started. Eastern rankings. So, I got Hawks, number 8. Magic, number 7. Heat, number 6. 76ers, number 5. Let's give you a little reasoning to all that good stuff. So, Hawks, currently with a 5-5 record. To me, I would call them the deception team. So, they have a strong offense, but a decent defense. But right now, it's Trae Young, who's averaging 24 points per game. Honestly, I'm waiting for them to click more. They're not the Warriors. It can't be where like Steph Curry's carrying the Warriors. What? You're telling me I'm wrong? I mean, yesterday was an exception, but anyway, to me, this is a deception team. They may not even make playoffs at the end of the day.
Hey, I don't know, man. The Knicks, they're looking great.
I'm talking about the Hawks.
I know, but the Knicks, man.
Anyway, we're gonna go to Magic. So Magic has actually had a lot of tough matchups to start off the season. They haven't scored a lot. They're ranked 26. So that's what worries me, which is why I have them in 7. But the fact that they have a 6-5 win-loss ratio against some pretty tough team, that's pretty good.
They were what, 5-1, I think, at the beginning. Too.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, then they started playing some tougher teams. So.
But they also lost their point guard, Markelle Fultz, who was actually a good stud.
So, number 7. Number 6, Heat. Jimmy Butler is playing great basketball. He's averaging 15 points per game. Overall, it's not a strong offense, but to me, they're pretty good. I think they take down Magic. They take down Hawks at any given moment. One hiccup I do have for them is they, in 2 games, they have not scored over 100 points. So that worries me a lot. To me, it seems like the offense is gonna be an issue throughout the season unless they can get it all figured out.
Yeah.
Once again, one guy can't carry the whole team. But
I mean, he did in the finals.
True. All right, number 5. So we're gonna go to a COVID-impacted team, the 76ers. So I don't know if you guys knew their situation, but man, they're depleted.
Yeah.
I think how many guys they had? 7?
Yeah. Take the name 76ers. 7 guys.
Literally. So it's been a rough start for them, but their defense overall is playing very well. So that I'm looking forward to. Once those guys can come back, I know they'll be a tougher team. Right now they're 7-4, so I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt right now at 7-4. So I'm gonna put them 5th ranking. So let's move on to number 4. So we got the Pacers at number 4. We got the Hornets at number 3, Celtics at number 2, and the Bucks at number 1. Don't say anything yet. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
We got Pacers. Number 4. So, unfortunately, they're allowing too many points, and they're having way too many close games. But they're 6-4, and I think in those games that they were close, they didn't give up. They played very aggressive, a lot of passion, motivation, is what I saw. So I think they'll take down Magic, Heat, all those good teams. So
Yeah.
I don't think they'll take the top three. So moving on to number 3, the Hornets.
Okay.
Great defense.
Okay.
They're 7th in opponent and allowing opponents opponents points per game.
Okay.
They're 1st in assists per game, and LaMelo Ball, man, he's top rookie in everything right now. He's 1st in every category for rookies. So it's amazing. LaMelo Ball seems to be having a lot of great team chemistry between everyone. So being 1st in assists per game means they're going to be scoring a lot of good points.
Yeah.
Important points, I should say.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think they'll be able to take down Bucks and Celtics. So Celtics number 2. The only reason I have them below Bucks is because they're 12th in points per game. Come on, man. They're 12th in points per game
I don't care.
and rebounds per game. What? You don't care.
Ooh.
Stats don't lie.
Ooh.
Please drop a comment. Tell him
This
he's
guy.
wrong.
Hey, this guy. You see this guy?
Bucks
This has to do with-
first in points per game. They outscore opponents, and they're 5th in rebounds per game. You're telling me they won't take? Come on, man. Come on. You know what? I'm mad now.
Celtics have won.
Let's go to his Western rankings, guys. Let's.
All right, it's my turn, I guess. I have the Jazz at 8, Nuggets at 7, and Mavericks at 6. I had the Jazz at 8 for a reason. I mean, I just feel like Rudy Gobert is not really performing well. You know, he's averaging 11 points, 15 points. You know, he receives a lot of backlash. Don't get me wrong. He's a great player, but just he's not really, I guess, the man that everybody's looking for in the center. You know, like he's not physical, I guess. I mean, don't get me wrong. Defensive Player of the Year. You know, he's always getting those good blocks, good rebounds. But Donovan Mitchell, man, he can't do everything by himself. You know, for those who saw the playoffs last year, he performed really well in those closing games.
Okay, I agree with you there.
Other thing, for 7, I think I said Nuggets. Jokic, man, big man, number 15. You know, he's averaging a triple-double pretty much. But also another good player who I think is underrated, in my opinion, is Jamal Murray. You know, he's playing really well. And so, you know, he's going to do well. And I think, you know, just because of the fact that, you know, they're a really great duo for the both of them, and they're, you know, really young. And if Jokic and Jamal Murray can stay healthy, then they're really going to, you know, cause a lot of teams chaos. The other team I have is Mavericks.
There's a reminder for Esmeralda Vargas.
That's awkward. Keep going.
For Mavericks, they're a great team. You know, now that they got Seth Curry, you know, he's playing well, and Porzingis is coming back. You know, so that's another missing piece that they wanted back, and if he could stay healthy, he's going to cause a lot of chaos. You know, but also Luka Doncic is really well. You know, defensively, they're ranked 3rd in the league, which is not bad defensively.
I didn't know that.
So if they could, so they're definitely going to play really great defense. And again, Luka's pretty much getting those points that they need and those assists. So those assists are going to come in handy in the last couple minutes of the game. All right, for number 5, Warriors, 4, Blazers, and 3, Clippers. Warriors, you know, sorry that they lost Clay, which is obviously a terrible, terrible thing. You know, but again, they have Kelly Oubre and Andrew Wiggins. You know, great additions, but right now they're not really performing well. Curry's playing really, really good basketball. He's finally driving into the basket more often. You know, he's not afraid like he used to be. You know, doing layups. You know, but if Curry can stay healthy and Oubre and Wiggins step up, they're gonna really play good basketball like they used to back in 2015. And you know, Curry, he's averaging I think 5 3-pointers a game.
I mean,
So that's
just for me though, I'd rank them a little lower, somewhere around 7, 8.
But for points that they get in every game, they're ranked 11th in the league, so that's not bad.
I know, but I'd also base the rankings in terms of also future insight. So
yeah, but also
anyway, continue.
But also
sorry.
they have
I'm just saying.
a good rookie who's right behind LaMelo is what's his face, Andrew Wiseman, I believe that's his name.
Yeah.
And he's stepping it up too. He's finally a good center that they're looking for.
I was just throwing it out there. You can go on to number 4.
But he's really great. Number 4, I have Blazers. All right, Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. Those two are just really great players. Again, C.J. and Dame are just really great. They go off, honestly. Like if one of them is in sync with one another, it's game over, honestly. There's no way of stopping them. And Dame, I feel like just because he doesn't have Curry's range, he's not really, getting the appreciation that other players are. But overall, he's a great player. C.J. McCollum actually is averaging 30 points a game right behind Curry, so... and he's getting 4.2 3-pointers a game, so that's still a great amazing. Yeah, he's doing really good. And it's just, Dame is actually, I think he has 26 points a game. He's averaging that, and that's 9th in the league among point guards.
Okay. All right. I like where Blazers is at.
Yeah, and again, they don't have that center that they need, but if you give them a good center, then they're definitely going to be higher. But for now, this season, I have them going at 4.
I like it. All right, number 3.
Number 3, the Clippers. Oh man, the Clippers. What am I gonna say? Pandemic P. For those who don't know who that is, that's Paul George. Okay, they call him the choke artist. Honestly, if you look up anything on Paul George, you're gonna see mostly him covered in ice and all this stuff, because he blames his bad performances on injuries. Like he'll be like, "Oh, I was off because of my shoulder," and he has like packs of ice all over his body. It's like, it's ridiculous. But
it's like, dude, retire
already. Yeah, honestly, like this guy, he shouldn't be playing basketball. No, but also Kawhi Leonard is playing really well. I know the Clippers had lost Montrezl Harrell, but they got Serge Ibaka from the Raptors, and Ibaka has a chemistry with Kawhi already, so that's a great, I guess win-loss situation,
Yeah.
But they're really great. Again, Paul George, he's actually top 3 in 3-pointers in a game, so it's Curry, C.J. McCollum, and Paul George. So I know a lot of you are thinking, oh, but they're right behind, they're second in the league right now. But that's going to change. If Paul George starts going downhill, it's,
I mean, they had a really good lead against the Lakers and gave that up.
Yeah, and the Warriors, right?
I foresee a lot of that happening, to be honest.
Yeah, and the Warriors, they had a great great lead, and then next thing you know, Warriors are leading.
Yeah. All right, let's go to number 2, number 1.
For me, I had the Suns at 2, Lakers at 1.
Lakers! And you really don't think they're going to win it all, this guy.
Anyways, look, all right, the Suns, I'm so happy they got Chris Paul. If those who know basketball know that Chris Paul on the Suns is what everybody wanted. I know they had Ricky Rubio in the past for Devin Booker, but Devin Booker finally has the point guard he needed, to take that load off him. And then they got DeAndre Ayton, who's also a great center, underrated. But Chris Paul, man, he's just the point guard they need. He's going to be able to... He's a good floor manager, honestly. He just knows how to tell players to communicate, what to do on the pick and roll. He's going to help those rookies and young players, start understanding the game of basketball. They also are averaging 110 points a game, which is more than what they did last year. So that's another huge step up. And also, they're 7-4. I know that's not, really well. A lot of people are thinking they could have done better for some games. Those 4 games that they lost, they were kind of miscues. But again, young players, they're gonna struggle in the moment. But again, you got two veterans with Chris Paul and Devin Booker, so they're gonna keep them, keep on getting that momentum up. But also, they finally got that point guard, like I said. And at Lakers for number one, the reason I say Lakers is because, again, LeBron's averaging pretty much a triple-double every game. And AD, again, averaging 23 points a game, so that's another huge thing with them both.
Just keep hyping them up. Keep hyping them up. It's okay.
They came off a championship game, and so they had that momentum.
Yep.
Great off-season signings, with
Yep.
Montrezl Harrell, who was on the Clippers, Dennis Schroeder, and Horton Tucker. I think he's a rookie, so those three guys are really playing really well right now. So I'm sure they have a chance for a championship run, but
A chance?
I'm not sure. I mean,
We're talking about in the 90s% chance.
but we'll see. I mean, those are just my standings for the season, guys.
Exactly, and you got Lakers at number one. Thank you. That's all we had to hear, right, ladies and gentlemen?
Whatever.
Anyway, that concludes our NBA video, Eastern and Western rankings, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, listening. Please drop a like, I can't even talk. Drop a comment, subscribe, like our video. Let us know if there's something specific you guys want to watch. Let us know if you have any critique. Please share with all your friends. Use this as evidence or as a counter argument to someone saying, "Hey, the Clippers are gonna win it all." It's like, no,
I
they're
don't
not.
think so. Yeah.
Just show this as proof. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Anyway, but thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.